Hey yo, what's going on YouTube? Once again, and as always, this is the dude, your dude, IB, also known as Intergalactic Brew. I'm here to do another video talking sports, as always. This time, I'm gonna dedicate this one to all my Falcons fans out there. Now, over the weekend, I was looking at the Pro Bowl, and Friday, no, I believe it was Friday or Saturday, I think. Leading up to the Pro Bowl, I was watching NFL Network. And you know, they had Marshall Falk and the other guys that usually be on the NFL Network. They were discussing the Atlanta Falcons, and I was happy, I'll say, over the positive comments that we got from those guys. But one thing I did hear them talk about was that we needed to fill some holes in our defense. Mainly, I think they said at the safety position, and I forget what other position they said. I forgot. But I know they said that we needed to add just a couple of more pieces in our defense, to make us a real solid team. Which leads me to make this video, and that's why I'm going to be talking about the upcoming NFL draft. And I'm basically going to ask you guys, the Falcons faithful out there on YouTube, who do you think is the best choice in the draft for the Atlanta Falcons? They could be on the offensive or the defensive side of the ball. Personally, I think it's the offensive side of the ball, because defensively, I think we're pretty good, if you ask me. I mean, John Abraham had 12 to 13 sacks this year. That's like a franchise record, I think. Brent Grimes, he made the Pro Bowl this year. I believe he had 23 pass deflections, 7 tackles, 5 picks. So he had a good season. Who else? Jonathan Babineau. He really had a coming out party this year. It was a lot of guys. Croy Bierman. That guy. He's always been a bull, but he really showcased his talents this season, though, for sure. Especially that amazing pick that he got, I believe, when we played Cleveland. Yeah, that was the Cleveland game that he scored with that interception. So that was beautiful to watch. So the defense really, in 2010, really had, their real breakout season. People not only just know us as a good offensive team, but they're starting to respect our defense as well, which I love. And, I kind of do agree with what those guys on the NFL Network were saying. I believe that, maybe if we just add one more piece to the defensive puzzle as far as Atlanta goes, I think we'll be, if not the top defense in the NFL next year, one of the top defenses in the NFL next year. That is if a certain individual doesn't want to lock us out and not have us have any football on TV for a few months, which will be very, very torturing, I might add. But anyway, I'm going to think positive, and I'm going to claim that we're going to have an NFL season next year. So therefore, the Atlanta Falcons, if they do add one more valuable, experienced piece to their defensive puzzle, then they will indeed be one of the top defenses in the NFL next year. Mark it down for sure. Okay, so getting back to the main topic at hand. Okay, we're talking about what is the best draft choice, or who would be the best draft choice for the Falcons on either side of the ball. Now, offensively, I've been recently looking at some highlights of some names that have been brought up by certain experts on the internet. I've been looking at some of the mock drafts for the upcoming draft in a couple of months. And for us, I've virtually seen offensive players instead of defensive players. Now, a couple of names that I did happen to run across was one, Torrey Smith from Maryland. Number two, Jarrell Jernigan from Troy. Now, I've looked at highlights on both of these guys, and I got to tell you, they're damn spectacular. I mean, really, these guys, they are playmakers in the making, if that makes any sense. But from the footage I've seen from these two guys, if the Falcons got a hold of either one of them, I think that it will make us one of the best offenses in the NFL. I mean, well, we are already one of the top offenses in the NFL, but if we got one of these guys, that would make us that much better. That much better. But I mean, you know, both of these guys are quick. They can catch the ball deep. You know, they run good routes. They're very physical, highly athletic. So, yeah. But anyway, I mean, hopefully we can grab a hold at least of one of those guys, if not both. That'll be great if we could grab both Jernigan and Smith. But, you know, opportunities only come every once in a while. And, you know, hopefully we'll get an opportunity to draft one of those guys, because both of those guys look unbelievable from the highlights that I've seen. So keep your ears out for those two guys, Torrey Smith from the University of Maryland and Jarrell Jernigan from the University of Troy. Now, aside from having another threat at the receiver position, I also think that we would probably need to have another tight end. You know, just in case, and I'm going to claim nothing's going to happen to Tony Gonzalez, because I believe, you know, he's been in the best shape he's been in a long time, especially this season. And, you know, I just would hate for something to happen mid-season and we lose him, you know. But just in case we do, because, you know, we have to think back to reality, hope for the best, prepare for the worst. If something did just so happen to Tony Gonzalez, we need somebody, you know, that can fill in for him, you know. And, you know, as great as he might be, you know, Tony's not getting any younger. And, you know, sooner or later, he's going to have to hang it up. So, you know, when he does, you know, we're going to need a fresh, strong, quick, young body in there that can fill the void for him. So we probably need to draft a tight end. And I think that's it. I don't think we need to do anything with the running backs, because I believe I believe our running backs can hold their own. So really, it's just another threat at the receiver position, somebody that can complement Roddy White, and basically another tight end. That's basically all I see for the offensive side. And maybe a couple of offensive linemen. But that's about it. Other than that, we're straight. We're straight. So we just need about maybe 2 to 3 offensive linemen and get like another wide receiver and another tight end. That's it. So yeah, I you know, I just don't know. Hopefully that's how, the staff on the Falcons are thinking. I hope that's how it goes. Just get another guy that can help Roddy White whenever he gets double teamed, and somebody that can pick up where Tony Gonzalez left off, just in case he gets injured or has to sit out a couple of games. So hopefully it'll go that way, but then again, who knows. But I just hope that the Falcons do make some good decisions this year in the draft. Not saying that they haven't, but I'm just saying, just really look at the areas where we really need help and act on those areas. But yeah, though, I want to hear you guys' opinions about this situation. Who do you guys think we should get in the draft? I mean, what would be the best choice for us? Because, we don't have any time to play around. We got a Super Bowl to win here, and we need the right people that can help us get there. So, leave me a comment, express yourself. For real. Just express yourself, man. Let me know what you think. How do you feel? Do you really think we need another big playmaker receiver with Roddy White? Do you really think we need another tight end just in case Tony Gonzalez were to go down? I'm praying that he doesn't, but still, anything can happen. And do you even feel that we do need another running back? Maybe even a quicker running back? Personally, I don't think so. Because I think once Jarius Norwood gets healthy, which I do believe will be this year, once he is back to full health, our running game is going to be top notch again. Not saying that it already wasn't, but the way Norwood runs, and he's so athletic and he's so quick, he just brings a whole nother dimension to our running game. So, I mean, but what do you guys think? Do you think Jarius Norwood is going to be at full health this season? Do you think that we do need another younger, strong, fast running back? If you do, leave a comment. Put it right down there. And let's rap, man. Let's have a healthy debate on this thing, cuz we got to figure out now what it is that the Falcons are missing. And I don't think it's much, but whatever it is missing, we need to go ahead and get it and glue it on to this offense / defense. And yeah, we gotta start making this Super Bowl run right now, man. For real. So y'all leave me your questions, comments of what we should do in the draft. Who should we draft, and who do you think we are going to draft, and at what position? Do you think that we just need to add one more extra man into the defense to make us a legitimate threat defensively? Or do you think that we need a couple of more clutch players in our offense to make our offense even better than what it really is? Let me know. I'll be waiting. But until then, God bless. Deuce.